Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you here today with an article from Outkick dated March 18th, and this will fall under the category of, gee, didn't see this one coming. It says, the wokes are miserable, study finds, and the author says, I've never trusted a study more than I trust this one. And it should just be evident from, well, the way they look and treat themselves and others. But let's go ahead and see what the article/study says about this. It says, in a new study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Psychology, researchers have determined that there's a negative correlation between progressive ideals and levels of happiness. But for all you progressives out there that may listen to this, well, you have a way to be happy, and it's not through progressive ideals. Because communism sucks, folks. This translation, the blue-haired lesbian screaming over dudes with dongs being allowed to destroy biological women in sports and guys like ESPN's Mark Jones crusading against cops are miserable. Says, I agree, never in doubt. When I say I've never trusted a study more than I trust this study, I'm not just blowing smoke. Says the study released last week centered on Finnish wokes at the University of Turku in Turku, Finland, a city of 200,000. It's a 9-hour bike ride, save the environment, west of Helsinki. Well, that's a hell of a bike ride. It says 851 of the 5,000 wokes studied came from the university. It says researchers found that seven truisms of the Finnish wokes. Because if white people have, on average, a higher level of income than black people, it is because of racism. This university reading list should include fewer white or European authors. Microaggressions should be challenged often and actively. As trans women who compete with women in sports are not helping women's rights, that's reverse scored. I guess maybe we'll find out what that means. It says we don't need to talk more about the color of people's skin. A white person cannot understand how a black person feels equally well as another black person. A member of a privileged group can adopt features or cultural elements of a less privileged group. This is reverse scored. So I'm not sure what that means in terms of this study. Hopefully they explain that. It says that you'll never guess which Finnish gender believes in being woke as gospel. Women! It says the gender divide was probably the most surprising to me. The lead researcher, Oskari Lahtinen, a senior researcher at the Invest Research Flagship Center at the University of Turku, told SciPost, 3 out of 5 women view woke ideas positively, but only 1 out of 7 men. This was the case in Finland, at least. Says if you think woke white women, like those on The View, seem ultra angry, Okari's study finds that suggests that's not your imagination at work. So this is a real thing. It's actually true. As Lahtinen found a correlation between higher agreement with critical social justice attitudes and increased reports of anxiety and depression. Agreement with the statement, quote, if white people have on average a higher income than black people, it is because of racism, end quote, exhibited the largest positive correlation with anxiety and depression and the largest negative correlation with happiness, SciPost reported. Because there you have it, ladies. If you find yourself screaming over saving the environment, saving the world from white men, claiming you're going to jail people for using gas lawnmowers, a white woman was pushing such legislation in Washington, Jesus Christ, then bitching about random things like outdoor pizza oven smoke blowing into your windows, you have a happiness problem. Yes, it's not a, destroy the world because of climate. It's a happiness issue. So just don't take my word for it. Listen to the Finnish researchers that spent research dollars on a study. I trust them. And this article is linked below, which has, of course, a link right here to the actual study themselves. It says, now, go fill out an Outkick Woke All-Star Challenge bracket. It'll make you happy. Yeah, I need to do that. What do you think about this? I mean, there's been multiple studies that have come out over the years saying progressives are the least happy people that there are. And it's mainly because it's just not a happy thing. And people that are the happiest tend to be right-wing and religious and have families and all that stuff. Maybe if you want to be happy, start looking into doing some of that stuff because your ideas are shit. Anyway, do you guys agree with this? Let me know. Leave a comment below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.